Man, how ironic would it be if I got a Cookie Boy top 10 play on Cookie Boy? Ooh, that'd be spicy. That'd be ironic and new. Have some flavor to it. Oh no!
Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 17 online game. Today, the 32-team preview series for the upcoming NFL season will be highlighting the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Well, last year they were the #1 seed in the NFC despite starting their third-string quarterback for the entire season. That is normally a death sentence in the NFL. In fact, it was a death sentence for the Cowboys 2 seasons ago when Romo got hurt. And because of that, they got a really high draft pick in the first round, allowed them to draft Ezekiel Elliott. Third-round pick that same year, they drafted Dak Prescott. And once Romo went down and Dak Prescott got thrown in the action, Dak and Ezekiel Elliott formed what was potentially, I can't think of any better duo in my head, the best quarterback, running back, rookie duo the league has ever seen. Really took the league by storm. Dallas controlling time of possession throughout the season. It wasn't an electric offense. They just played smart. They didn't turn the ball over. Dak only had 4 interceptions. Zeke had a couple of fumbles. But, they played a lot of smart football and kept their defense off the field, which was key because their defense is not good and it's not looking like it's going to be that good again this season. And that allowed them to get the #1 seed, get in the playoffs, get the first seed. But unfortunately, their reward as being the first seed in the NFC was going against Aaron Rodgers in their first playoff game. And even though they were really close to making a comeback and forcing overtime, Aaron Rodgers, as he does to many teams, just threw an absolute dagger into their souls and just left a bad taste in their mouth going in the offseason. But a lot of the young players for Dallas are returning, mainly Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and the majority of that offensive line. They lost Doug Free and Ron O'Leary, so they got to get some replacements for that. But Dallas' offense definitely poised to be looking really good. Their defense, unfortunately, poised to not be looking good. But I want to take a little break in the action. I want you guys to listen to this.
I kind of hope you can hear me. So I'm going to make sure, I know you can hear me. Alright, so dude, I can basically only play video games and do YouTube. That's basically the only thing, will it? Oh, it'll be in the recording. Alright, that's fine. I was actually, I was hit by a car, and I can't really play sports or anything, so this is basically the only thing I can do, and I enjoy it, and I just wanted to tell you that you're, a big inspiration, kind of keep me going, man. And you're actually one of my favorite YouTubers, and it's really cool to play against you. And I might not be a great YouTuber, but it's something I like to do, and I do it, for you too, because of you. So thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. But I still love you.
Alright, so I want to tell the story about how this game even took place in the first place. So as you guys know, I've been announcing on Twitter when I'm playing games for the 32-team preview series, trying to get people to play me. And initially, Evan, the guy I'm playing against, he sent me a message saying something like, "Oh, I want to play you so I can blow you out." And normally, I never play ever play the person that says that. It's just annoying as a YouTuber. I think every YouTuber gets that message where it's like, yeah, I want to blow you out, and I never really respond to those because they're just dumb. I'd rather play people that want to play, but I guess sometimes people say I want to blow you out, and then it's just really masking that they want to play you. They think that's the best way possible to play someone by kind of triggering them and making them, mad and like, oh yeah, no, you're not going to blow me out, so it's kind of like a bait. But, I never really, fall for it. I just never played him. But Evan was hitting me up a couple other times. He sent me a couple of nicer messages, and, he was consistently messaging me every single time I was asking to play a game. So, you know what? I'll play him. Why not? Let's see what happens. His gamer tag is can't wait for cheese. So that really didn't have me looking forward to the game. I was playing with the Cowboys. I don't like playing with NFC East teams, to be honest, that aren't the Giants. So a little awkward transition there. I literally just started coughing like crazy in the middle of the commentary. So I had to take a little break and come back. But basically what I was setting up there is that this game was looking like it wasn't going to be the greatest game of Madden I ever played. I was just going to play it and hope this guy didn't run nickel blitz on me the whole game and yada, yada, yada. But as I got into the game, Evan got on the mic, and, he started talking. You guys heard that one clip at the start of the game when he was like, oh, I could get a top 10 play on Cookie Boy, and then I got a pick 6 the next play, which I thought was pretty funny. But, as he kept on talking, he was like, yeah, I'm a really big fan of you. So I was like, all right. So what I said before was true. He was just trying to, bait me into playing him. And then he broke down his whole story, and you know, I mean,
against
forget the fact that his story is, you know, pretty touching and all of that. It definitely sucks what happened to him. Just, you know, hearing him talk throughout the game, like, you guys can hear a little bit of it in the background. I'm not gonna have it too loud what he was saying, because he was talking like on every single play pretty much. But you know, he was just, you know, having fun with the game and stuff like that. And you know, as it kept on going, I don't know, this is ended up actually being what I didn't expect. One of the funnest Madden games I played all year in a long time. Like, I can remember the last time I smiled this much playing Madden. It wasn't like it was a crazy game right there. It wasn't like it went to triple overtime. It was just crazy tension and all that. It was a blowout, but like, at a certain point, I just kind of stopped really caring about. I wasn't even paying attention to what the score was. I was kind of trying to run the ball to Ezekiel Elliott, but besides that, I was just, you know, listening to what he was saying. A lot of times when I play these games, I just listen to music anyways, but, you know, I had to stop what I was doing and listen to what he was saying, and, you know, I wasn't really talking back. I was just, you know, focused on recording and all that, but, still, it was just, I don't know, man. It was one of the best Madden games I ever played, so I want to thank him for that, and just in general, man, just thank you guys for, you know, everything, man, just for everything, because I've been doing this Madden on YouTube for, it's about to be 6 years when the new Madden comes out. 6 years I've done this since Madden 12. All right, that's over a fourth of my lifetime I've been doing this. And you know, sometimes I'm wondering, like, you know, maybe I should do something new. Like, I've been doing this for a long time. How much longer can I do Madden on YouTube before, you know, maybe I decide to take a new direction or something like that? And that's something I really pondered last year. I don't want to get too into that right now. Maybe I'll do that for a future video, but I want to do it for a future video, I should say. Maybe you guys will see it down the road, but, you know, I really pondered, like, you know, I don't know, man, should I just be doing something else, take a new direction? Maybe I've done everything I want to do here, but, you know, just having you guys' support every single day, every single video, it makes me never want to stop doing this, and it makes it fun, and always makes it refreshing. And, you know, especially playing this game right here, like I said, forget the fact that his story, just, you know, how enthusiastic he was throughout the game, even though he was getting blown out by 500. It's, you know, I don't know, it's really weird, because it's not like a normal position for a person to be in, and it's not a position I ever expected to be in my life. But it's just, you know, I just want to say thank you to you guys.
How are
and
you so good?
I just, you know, I hope that I'm doing everything I can for you guys, especially lately. I've been making a lot of videos lately. I know I didn't make the most this year, because, like I said, what I was saying was true. I was pondering what I should be doing with myself. But, you know, I just hope that, you know, I'm doing everything I can for you guys, because you guys do everything you can for me and then some. So, you know, I just want to say thank you, and I hope I'm doing my part. I'm just trying to make good videos, trying to make the best quality possible, trying to do what I have fun with doing, as well as, you know, entertaining you guys. So I'm doing a good job with that, and we'll get back into the Dallas Cowboys preview, 'cause I know you guys, you know, definitely Cowboys fans are definitely still interested in this. So they might not be interested in what I'm about to say next, though, because I see the Cowboys taking a little bit of a regression next season, but taking a little bit of a regression isn't really the worst thing for the Cowboys, because last year they went 13-3, and that one of those losses was the last game in the regular season, which meant absolutely nothing against the Eagles. They benched the starters right away, but Mark Sanchez came in and was playing like dog crap. But I think the Cowboys take a little bit of a regression. You know, last year they did such a good job controlling time of possession and not turning the ball over. I think this year maybe Dak throws a little bit more interceptions. He only threw 4 last year. Ezekiel Elliott, his off the field problems, I don't know if he's getting suspended. I really don't know what's going on with that. I wouldn't be opposed to him getting suspended at the start of the season, because the Giants played the Cowboys week 1, and I would be okay with not seeing Zeke. I'm just saying, I don't wish bad things upon people, but if Zeke wasn't on the field, I wouldn't be opposed to it by any means. But let's just say, you know, even Zeke just plays the whole season. I mean, Zeke Elliott's a special running back, and it definitely showed last year. I mean, there's a difference between when McFadden and Alfred Morris were running the ball and when Zeke ran the football, right? It's not just that the offensive line is really special, it's that Zeke is really special as well, and I think he's the driving force behind that team. And I just feel like the Cowboys, you know, they had a really good last season. I feel like this year they're more poised. The schedule is tough. We've been going over every single NFC East team, and all their schedules are really, really hard. So that could cause a little bit of a regression. I think there's a chance that the Cowboys miss the playoffs this year. I think there's a chance that they end up going somewhere between 8-8 and 10-6 this year. I think there's a chance that the Eagles or even the Giants can end up taking. Look at this fake field goal right here. This is pretty savage. But I think there's actually a chance they miss it. Just their defense hasn't really improved too much. They got a lot of young guys in their secondary. We're gonna take a little break once again. I want you guys to listen to this piece.
You should like make all your guys fall, so it doesn't look that bad. This is so bad. No way. You're low-key doing it. See, this is why I love you. This is why I love you. Bro, everyone shout out to this dude right here. He is the biggest goat I've ever met. Luke, I don't know why you're not the biggest YouTuber ever. I love you so
I
much.
thought this play was pretty funny because you were just saying that. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Why not? It's like I said, I really didn't care what was going on in the game. I was like, all right, cool. We're just having a fun game of Madden. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, man. It's really what this is all about. And as long as I can continue having fun doing what I'm doing and have the support and have the backing that I have from you guys, then I'll do this for the rest of my life, man. I don't care. But Ezekiel Elliott, he'll run for touchdowns for the rest of his life. Look at this guy. So we haven't gone too much over the Cowboys. I apologize. This video ended up derailing a little bit based on what happened within the game. But basically, the Cowboys, they lost a couple guys in the secondary. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, though. They still have, Byron Jones back there. Byron Jones a little bit inconsistent. By the way, this guy, apparently this is his first block kick of the year. He was also going off about this. You guys can hear it in the background. But, they have Byron Jones, they have Sean Lee. But besides that, they really don't have a collection of talent on the defensive side of football. The draft can really swing what happens to the Cowboys this year. They drafted 3 cornerbacks, including 2 within the first 3 rounds. They drafted Mr. Taco at defensive end, and if they could get some production from their draft class as well as last year's draft class, they got Jalen Smith. If Jalen Smith plays at all, that would be nice. Some Malik Collins could provide some contributions. That would be nice. Dallas's defensive line was actually pretty good last year. They have a pretty good rotation of guys, not exactly superstars, and they were up there in sacks. They were good at stopping the run, but they also weren't on the field that much. They were also fresh a lot of times. So you take away some of that time. Their pass defense also wasn't on the field. They got absolutely torched whenever they were on the field. I think Dallas hits a little bit of regression. I wouldn't be surprised to see them, not make the playoffs this year. But I also, at the same time, wouldn't be surprised to see them win the NFC East again because the young duo that they had, Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, and that offense, definitely one thing I want to see with the Cowboys is trying to get Dez Bryant consistently involved. I feel like sometimes Dez gets phased out the game because they run the ball too much, and Dez is a scary guy. Teams fear him, but you make the defense's job easier when you don't, throw the ball to Dez as much as you should. So hopefully the Cowboys can do that more, get Dak Prescott a little bit more confidence this year because they have a pretty good receiving core with Beasley and Williams and Witten and all that. And, if they do that in their defense, they get some contributions from the draft picks, Dallas could definitely make the playoffs, man. I'm not saying they're not going to make the playoffs. This is just my gut feeling that I feel like they're going to take a little bit of a step back this year. Not a huge one. They definitely still have talent to be good for years to come, but maybe this year a little bit of a step back. But, I could be wrong, man. Let me know. As always, Cowboys fans, there's a lot of you guys. Let me know why I'm probably wrong. If you guys enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check out my dude Evan's YouTube channel. He has his own YouTube channel. I definitely want you guys to go check that out. Show him some love. And I'll catch you guys next time. And one more time, thank you.